Hi everyone, so in today's video we're going to be looking at what you can do in extended periods when you cannot get out to train. This is probably quite relevant to a lot of people right now. A lot of the people that follow the programs and that are in the community and the squad groups are from all over the world, and we find that at the moment with coronavirus some people aren't able to get to gyms and get out to field sessions to go and train, and this is also relevant for people over things like holidays and Christmas and Easter periods where sometimes gyms and things like that are closed or you don't have specific team training for whatever reason. So I just wanted to put this information out there for people in those situations. Before I forget, there's going to be a deal on the MatchFit Football Fitness Academy. If you click on the link below, you'll find it's usually $49.99, but it'll be on a special offer. So make sure you click that if you're interested in finding more information. So in this situation, I think it's making the best out of the situation. So you don't want to think about what you can't do, but you want to focus on what you can do. So if you can only do bodyweight training, don't get upset that you were progressing in the gym and that you can't continue with that work. Just focus on the things you can do. So using only your bodyweight at home, it's likely that you can still do different variations of some power training, which is going to be really useful because power is so important for a footballer. So there are things like box jumps you can do. You're going to be able to do box hops, which would be a single leg version. And so you could do both of those things using anything like stairs. You can use a couch as long as you're not going to cause any problems by using that. Really, the box is there just to reduce the landing forces. So you want to jump as high as you can and then land on that box. And you can do that in a single leg or double leg. So you can still maintain your lower body power in that way and maybe improve. There's also pogos and variations. So you can do different types of plyometric exercise as long as the floor that you're on supports it. You're not going to slip over, you're not going to break anything. So lower body power training, you've got quite a few options. You just won't generally be able to do anything loaded. If you do have some light dumbbells or anything even slightly loaded, like you could use large bottles of water, which would obviously be 1 litre would be 1 kilo. So you could use 2 bottles of water in your hands and you can do things like modified dumbbell jumps and things like that. So lower body, you're pretty much set while you're at home. For upper body, you could use any press-up variation and just make it explosive. So normally, if you'd just be going nice and slow down and slow up, you'd be going slow down and throwing yourself up as far as you can. Every time really pushing hard like you would do in a more explosive type bench press. You can use 2 books either side. That's going to encourage you to push hard and then transfer your hands onto the books or any raised platform. And that's just going to give you a goal, like the box does in a box jump, to push a little bit harder and get a little bit higher as well. So you've got options for training both lower body and upper body power whilst at home, which is good. It's obviously not the only thing that you'd want to do forever, but if it's for a week or 2 week period where you can't get access to anything else, or you're on holiday, it's going to be a good option. Again, before I forget, just thought I'd remind you, if you want to expand on any of these concepts, there's lots of information in the Football Fitness Academy, so just click on the link below if you want to know anything more. You might be thinking, what can I do in terms of strength? I've touched on power. Strength is really important, and you can definitely do some forms of strength work at home using only your body weight. So in this situation, tempo type training is going to be your best friend. So instead of just going 1 second up, 1 second down, like you might normally do in the gym, adding a slow eccentric is going to be really helpful because it's going to make the exercise harder and probably more useful due to the fact you don't have quite as much load. So if you were to do a press up and you were looking at 4 seconds down, 1 second hold at the bottom, and then as fast as you can on the way up, that's going to be 6 seconds per rep. So if you were to do a set of 10, that's going to be 1 minute of time under tension. Same concept goes for something like a Bulgarian split squat. It might be really easy to do Bulgarian split squats with just your body weight with your back foot raised for, say, a set of 10. But if you were to add that type of tempo, 4 seconds down, 1 second hold and 1 second up, then you'd find it would become much, much tougher. And that would be a minute of time under tension per leg. So potentially you're going to maintain your strength and maybe induce some hypertrophy as well. There might be a little bit of soreness from this, but if you're not training and you're not able to get out and train or get in the gym, that's going to be completely fine. So 4 seconds down, 1 second hold, 1 second up, or a fast up is going to be a really good tempo that you can use. Like I said, that way you can maintain strength and you can also try and induce some muscle growth as well while you're not actually able to get to the gym. So there you've got some options for some power training and some strength training. Injury prevention is obviously perfect to do at home, but if it's all you're doing, you might get A, a little bit bored because it's quite short and usually quite low level, B, you want a bit more of a challenge. So adding tempos to these exercises, you can actually find yourself going up to an hour of a home training session, but being really useful and really focused in that 1 hour. So if you want to expand on any of this stuff, then you can get on the MatchFit Football Fitness Academy. Click the link below and you might find some more information. Cheers everyone.